Hi, everyone. At Learn English Florida, we talk a lot about Florida, but it's good to know other areas of the U.S. This week's video with Learn English Florida will talk about the 5 regions of the U.S. I'm Vanessa, your teacher. Please watch our video until the end today for a practice of all of the names of the 50 states. We have 50 states in the U.S. We can divide them into regions. The U.S. has 5 regions: the Northeast, the Southeast, the Midwest, the West, and the Southwest. There's some debate over these regions and which states are included. It's also possible to divide our 50 states into smaller regions. But to keep things simple, I'll focus just on those 5 regions. The first region we'll talk about is the Northeast. The Northeast has about 9 states, including New York and New Jersey. It's known for cold weather, but it can get hot in the summer. There are several states in the Northeast that are part of New England, like Massachusetts and Vermont in the far north. This is a beautiful region in the fall. The next is the Southeast. The Southeast has about 13 states, starting around Maryland and Delaware, and including Florida, and going over toward Alabama and Mississippi. It's known for the heat and Southern accents, y'all. It's a certain way of talking. States like Maryland, where I'm originally from, are sometimes considered part of the North, or what we would also call the Mid-Atlantic, or sometimes part of the South. Florida is part of the Southeast, but sometimes it's considered its own thing. That's because we're in such a unique state. Then we have the Midwest. It's in the middle of the U.S., on the green part of the map. The Midwest has 12 states, like Illinois and Iowa. The Midwest is known for cold in the winter. It's also known for the big city of Chicago, Illinois. People don't visit the Midwest as often as the East or West Coast, but there are lots of nice things to see there. There's also a lot of farming. Then we have the West. The West includes a lot of states like Washington, Oregon, California, Utah, and more. The West is diverse as there are so many states there. There's also a lot of land. It has a very different look than the East Coast. Then there's the Southwest. The states in the Southwest, like Arizona and New Mexico, are also part of the West, but they have their own identity and culture. The Southwest is known for desert, heat, and a culture influenced by Native Americans and cowboys, just like you've seen in American movies. The famous Grand Canyon is also in the Southwest, in Arizona. And I see this map shows California as part of the Southwest, but I don't think we generally think of California that way. We think of it just in the West. Now, what about Washington, D.C.? It's not a state, but it's considered part of the South. About Texas, people might consider it part of the South. Some people say it's in the South Central U.S. Some people consider it part of the Southwest. So it's kind of hard to say. So for today's lesson, we're going to do a little bit of a longer pronunciation practice where I'm going to say each state name and you can repeat after me, and I'll go a little bit fast. I'll just say each name once and you repeat it, and you can watch this video more if you need additional practice. All right, let's get started. Alabama, Alaska, Arizona, Arkansas. Yes, that's how you say that one, not Arkansas. California, Colorado, Connecticut, Delaware, Florida, Georgia, Hawaii, Idaho, Illinois, Indiana, Iowa, Kansas, Kentucky, Louisiana, Maine, Maryland, Massachusetts, Michigan, Minnesota, Mississippi, Missouri, Montana. Let's go to our next page. Nebraska, Nevada, New Hampshire, New Jersey, New Mexico, New York, North Carolina, North Dakota, Ohio, Oklahoma, Oregon, Pennsylvania, Rhode Island, South Carolina, South Dakota, Tennessee, Texas, Utah, Vermont, Virginia, Washington, West Virginia, Wisconsin, and Wyoming. Now, just remember, depending on where someone is from in the US, they may say some of the state names a little different from me. I'm originally from Maryland and the Washington, D.C. area, so maybe a little bit of a Southern accent. So just keep that in mind. There's more than one correct way to say some of these state names, but I hope that that's helpful. Anyways, thanks for watching this week's lesson and learning more about the beautiful United States. What places do you want to visit? Tell us below in the comments. Please share our videos and subscribe, and come back next week where we'll learn some restaurant and hotel phrases you can use on your visit to Florida. Thanks everyone. Bye-bye.